Okay, I am so excited for this video. If you read the title. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a cat. You're okay. Here, go down there. Yeah, she's got an attitude lately. But if you read the title, I am so excited for this video. I was going to do this video and a few of the other videos that I uploaded this week. I was going to do this one last week. But, things came up and I got busy. Really busy last week. But anyway, we're going to be talking about Golden Girl Mandela effects. So, if you didn't know, there are some, really ones that I noticed personally. So, let's just get right into this video. So, this first one isn't mine, but other people have noticed that the theme song has kind of changed. They say, the theme song used to be a little bit deeper, the woman who was singing, her voice used to be a little bit deeper or something like that, or the music was a little bit different. I personally never noticed because I'm used to the theme song being the way it is, so I don't know. I can't talk on that, but I can't speak on that, so I don't know. But a lot of people say that the theme song is a little bit different. So if you remember the theme song the way that these other people did, maybe the singer was singing deeper or the music was a little bit different or a little bit more slow paced. I think that's maybe what they said. Might have been a little bit more slow paced. I really can't remember. I'll have to look it up later on. So the next thing I noticed personally is Dorothy and Stan's marriage. I specifically remember them saying they've been married 39 years when he cheated on her. But when you go back and watch the show, which me and my mom have been watching together, it says they've been together 38 years. But that doesn't make any sense because in another episode, they say that they were nearly married 40 years. So to me, that means the Mandela effect happened. So obviously it was 39 years. And I still can remember her saying in my head, we were married 39 years. And I used to remember thinking, I wish it was an even number, I don't know. I've just never been the biggest fan of odd numbers for some reason. I like even, so I'm I remember thinking, I wish it was more of an even number. And now that it is because of the Mandela effect, and I'm yeah, this isn't right. It's been 39 years. It's not 38. So let me guys know if you remember that. So another one that I kind of remember is I think a lot of the episodes have been switched around in different seasons. Because I remember the Stan and Dorothy one where they were fooling around in the bushes and stuff. I remember that being a two-parter, and I remember it being in the second season for some reason. But maybe it was never a two-parter. Maybe it was just a one episode. But I do remember it being in the second season, and now it's in the 6th or the 7th season, one of those. So let me know if you remember that. That's me personally. That's what I remember because I was watching it by myself all the time, so I kind of remember that. And I do think maybe Disney switched around the episodes, maybe. I could be wrong, but I feel like maybe the Mandela effect did it because I remember that one where they were fooling around in the bushes and stuff. I remember it being in the second season, and it was a two-parter where him and Dorothy were getting married, and obviously they got married. They were going to get married again in one of the later seasons. I can't remember if it was season 6 or it was either 5 or 6. I really can't remember. But then I watched the show now and I'm oh, maybe I'm misremembering, but I could clearly remember seeing that in my head, where they were fooling around. It was a 2-part series, and it was definitely sorry, I was just making sure the cat ain't knocking stuff down. Clearly remember it being in season 2. But I'm gonna look up and see if there's any more Golden Girl that other people have, Golden Girl Mandela effects. So a lot of those were my personal experiences to the Golden Girl Mandela effect. Especially the 39-year Mandela effect, the Golden Girl Mandela effect. I seriously remember her saying they were together 39 years. Hold on, I'm trying to find where's the internet on here? I should know. I've been using these forever. Oh, there it is. Okay. So anyway, let's see here. I probably should have had this up already, but I was just so excited to film this video. Like, I remember there really wasn't a lot to see on here. Like, yeah, so there's a Mandela effect changing the Golden Girls theme song. So I'm just going to read this to you guys because I remember them saying this. I remember seeing this Mandela effect. So it says, oh, and this is by Glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, okay. Or actually Chemical Death, but it's spelled with like numbers and stuff. So I've been at my grandma's for the last couple weeks. When she falls asleep, she usually plays shows overnight like the Golden Girls, Friends, etc. For some reason, the Golden Girls theme song sounds different the last couple weeks. I brought it up to my family and they said it hasn't changed at all. Anyone else notice this? And so I'm going to read some responses because they usually give insight to this kind of stuff. Someone said they might have changed the theme tune a little for later seasons like a lot of the 80s shows did. Someone uploaded the theme songs for all 7 seasons if you want to compare them. And then they have like a little video, which I'm not going to worry about. I watched the entire series, and this is OP again, series over and over and haven't heard this version. Nobody else has really picked up on it. That's why I came here. Every version on YouTube sounds like the new version I've been noticing. So that's the OP again. What's different in the new version? And someone else asked this, which I was wondering because I couldn't explain it either. The singer is the same, but the singer is the same, but sings a little deeper. Okay, so I was right on that. The piano is played lower. I said something like that. And some of the notes have been removed with the other instruments. And then someone said, when you watch reruns on certain channels, the theme or even the show can be sped up to make more commercial time. And then the OP said, that makes sense. What threw me off is how nobody noticed the difference. And then I guess one of the moderators said, Mandela posts are against the rules. So. And someone else said, I watched the show religiously as a child, and it's one of my favorite shows for almost 2 decades. Those theme songs are exactly how I remember it. And then another person said, I created a Reddit account just to comment on this. I watched this entire show my entire life. I can hear the theme in my head. Today I played an episode and the theme sounds so different to me. It sounds like an alternate take from the reading or recording session or something. The tones and the nuances of the singer's voice are different than what plays in my head. It just sounds like a very similar but definitely different recording than what I'm used to. I know exactly what you mean, freaky. So some people agree on this Mandela effect and some don't. Some think it's the same as it was before, like what we're hearing now, and then some think it's a little bit different. So let me just see if I can find any more for you guys. So someone also mentioned that they think that this is also, okay, so Mandela effect, Andrew Golds, thank you for being a friend, in a video in a different key. So this is also about the song, but it's a little bit different because it's talking about like the video itself or something. Although the song is the key of B flat, I remember first seeing the video on VHS Classic in the key of A minor around 2002 to 2013. It was on a Tuesday to play right after Lonely Boy. My question is, Mandela effect or true? So I'm gonna keep looking. I think the theme from the Golden Girls is in a different key, but it's clearly not Andrew Gold's voice. Gold made a fortune on the song being in the show. He wrote words and music and owned the publishing since they made 180 episodes, and it was in syndication forever. It is possible that might have been played back at the wrong speed, or perhaps it's a conflation of another memory. Maybe the Golden Girls theme version, as Mark points out. Memory is a weird thing for sure. So that was just like different views on what it could be. Let me see. Okay, so this is from Facebook. It says, one of the Mandela effects that will forever be confused about is that Ed McMahon never worked for Publishers Clearinghouse. However, I'm here watching The Golden Girls Season 2, Episode 2, and they made reference to it. It's not like Raw Emanuel's reference to Ed McMahon years and years later. The episode took place during that time period. Oh, I'm going to look at some comments. It's really not Mandela effect, but the historical inaccuracies have just become stuck in the wheel of time. He did, however, promote America Family Publishers. Both companies operate on very similar platforms. Nope. His face was on the emblems. I remember getting the junk mail as a kid. I have never heard of American Family Publishers. So some people agree, some disagree. Yeah, so we'll just keep on looking. I guess that's really it. There's really not a lot of Golden Girls, like Mandela effects. Let me just keep looking though real quick. Let's see if I can find anything else. I mean, if I have to, I'll look up some other Mandela effects, but I just kind of wanted to keep it Golden Girls related, so yeah. I'm looking, guys. I see a lot of other, like, Mandela effects, but I don't want to go into that because, like I said, I wanted to make it just Golden Girls, Mandela effects, and stuff. I'm sorry, I should have, like, had this up already when I was looking for this, but anyway. I don't know if I can find any more. I'm sorry. Okay, there's another one about the Ed McMahon and Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes that people can't remember, that we just mentioned from the Golden Girls, I guess. Which I don't understand what they had to really do with the Golden Girls, to be honest. I guess there isn't really any more because, like, not many people have made anything out like that. So, I'm sorry, guys, but apparently that's all the Golden Girl Mandela effects there are. There's not really that many because I guess not very many things have, like, you know, like, made it where it's not, what am I trying to say? Made it not like that or whatever, I guess. Nobody noticed any other changes. Personally, I noticed the 39 years. That was my personal one, and also like maybe the seasons being moved around and stuff. That could be Disney itself, but I feel like it's the Mandela effect a little bit because I believe in the Mandela effect. Let me guys know down below if you believe in the Mandela effect. And I'm gonna go because I'm just rambling now. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you for being a friend. See you in the next one. Bye.